Buenas. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Ooh. Wow, that's been a while since I said that. So, hi guys, welcome back. Oh, yes, I have braces again, so I look like a dweeb, but it's fine. This is a reminder: please wear your retainer, because if not, you're going to look like me. I don't think I had my braces when I first started. Did I? I don't know, guys, but make sure you wear your retainer. I first want to say thank you if you're watching this. I already love you. Thank you for coming back. I took a very, very long break. I feel like I just kind of gave up on myself when I knew I could do better and thrive better. And I just felt like I was, with work going on and stuff, I was like, I just kept putting it off. And then I felt like the last few videos that I was doing were like half-ass videos. And I would just literally sit there and film just so I can put something out. And they weren't even good. They were short. They were just nonsense, I should say. And I feel like I want to bring back the podcast. So many people keep asking me about it. And I didn't know that many, and I said this so many times that like, I didn't realize how many people actually listened to me or actually enjoyed watching it on YouTube and stuff. And it makes my little heart happy that every time someone's like, they're like, what happened? Like, I miss it. Like, I miss watching it and this and that. And I just appreciate you guys so much for sticking with me on my little break. She said that is no longer going to be a break. I'm going to keep doing this starting now. I really hope this can be something again. I want it to be even bigger. I feel like I've matured enough. I feel like I've matured, and when I first created this podcast, I so una chismosa. I love it. I mean, who doesn't, right? Let's not say none of us are. Pero I feel like I made the podcast as to talk shit, but we're still gonna talk shit, don't worry. But like, no, so mean girl about it, if that makes any sense. I want this to be very lighthearted. We're still gonna do the cheesiness though, but like, I just feel like I just was being too much, if I should say. I know a lot of people loved it. I'm not gonna change myself all the way, but I do feel like I was being too much, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm so excited to be able to film again. I honestly feel like when I was doing like interview type of vibes, those were doing so well, and a lot of people liked those. I know a lot of people. Wow, I can't talk. A lot of people liked also when I had like guests. But I do also want to be able to do podcasts on my own, because sometimes, with scheduling and busy, and I'm going to be so busy right now for the next few months, just for the holidays. And I feel like I need to be able to feel comfortable with myself to make podcasts alone and not feel them feel weird or too draggy. Because I always said it feels like I was just talking to myself, and I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself. I want to feel like I am on FaceTime with you guys and we're just talking, we're just vibing, we're getting our little cafecito. And yeah, so I just want it to be a different vibe. That makes any sense. It's a little reamp of Café con Colu. It's still gonna be Café con Colu, don't you worry. But yeah. So yeah. It feels so weird to be on cracks a little bit. It feels so different and weird to just press play again. But yeah, I'm so thankful. Also, you guys can see I'm also in the corner. Do you want to say hi to the people? We probably miss you. Oh, she was doing the snoozies. Hi guys, she was just sleeping. But also want to say thank you to Mike Guaniello. He is, I messaged him. I was like, so do you want to help me bring this back up? He said yes. So shout out to him so we can keep doing this. Shout out to any of my future guests that's willing to get on this. Any future guests that's willing to get on it again. Just everybody. I'm really grateful for every one of you. I appreciate every one of you. And yeah. Sorry, my intro was a little long today, but yeah. Let's get started on this episode. Okay, guys, so I'm very excited. Let me pull it up. So, honestly, one of my main things is that, if you guys don't know, so I'm really scared to turn 30. I feel like I'm scared to turn 30 only in the sense that I feel like I haven't done enough. So in my head, I'm like, oh, time's running out. I don't have enough time to do this. I should have already been this, and that. So I feel like I'm just scared. Let's just say I'm just scared. Because people say the 30s are your best. Why am I going to cry again? People say the 30s are your best. It's when you thrive because you're more stable. You make more money. So yeah. I saw this thing on TikTok not that long ago, maybe 6 months ago. I think I had just turned 28. And I saw a lot of people do 30 things before 30. And I've noticed a lot of people that started doing this list like when they turn 20 or 21. Well, I'm 28. So I kind of had to adjust my list of what I can do in about a year and a half. I put everything very realistic, but also very challenging. As you guys know, and I've talked about this in a lot of episodes. Oh, shoot, the waterworks again. I do suffer with really, really, really bad depression and anxiety. So doing certain things is very hard for me. I've been trying really hard to just fight through it. I don't want to be that person that is on medication. I don't want something that I have to take for the rest of my life to feel better. I want to make myself feel better. And I know it's going to be a little controversial with a lot of people, and I'm sorry, but I just don't want to. If I have to eventually do it to make me feel better, then that's me just saying, okay, I'll listen to the doctors. I mean, not that I don't, but like I'll listen to the doctors and I have to be on a certain type of medication or something to be my best self, then I am all for it. But until then, I want to be able to fight it and just be myself. Enough with that. So I saw this thing that says 30 things before 30. So I have a year and a half a little less than a year and a half, to complete my list. And I will do a little updates here and there on the potty. But of course, I want to show the journey, like more like every day or every other day type of vibe. It's kind of hard to do it on here. So I will be doing it on TikTok. I will have my TikTok right here or in my bio. So if you're not following me, please follow me so you can see me be dumb, and hopefully I can get my whole list done before February 3rd, 2027. So like I said, we have a full year and like 4 or 5 months. So of course, I'm just going to give you a little rapid fire and I'll talk about some of these things, but yeah. So I don't know what it is that people say once you turn 30, you either get married and have kids or you start running a marathon. So I want to run a marathon. I started running and then I stop, and then I start running, and then I stop. So I feel like this is gonna motivate me to become a runner again. I get really bad shin splits, and please, if anyone's watching this that is an actual professional, please don't yell at me. I run until they don't hurt anymore. And I don't think that's what you should be doing, but I literally push myself until I run. I will run every day until they don't hurt anymore, and then eventually they don't hurt, and then it works. So yeah, we're just gonna go with that. So this is my list. So I feel like, of course, a 5K is really easy. No, I mean, anybody can run a 5K because you can also walk a 5K. I want to do a 5K just to get it out of the way, but for sure that one doesn't count. But I for sure want to run a 10K. I want to run a half marathon, and then I want to run a full marathon. I kind of would love to be able to run like one of the big ones, like a Chicago one. I know New York's really hard to get in. And I think Boston's really hard to get in, but something like that. In Colorado, there's a thing called the Boulder, and it's just a big ass marathon that you run in Boulder pretty much. I know they have one in Ciudad de Mexico, something like that. I want to be able to do either one fun one. If not, we're just running the Boulder. So yeah. And then I want to go to Greece. Oh, I've been wanting to go to Greece for a while now. I actually put it on my vision board for this year. I had it on my vision board last year, but I ended up not deciding to go because it was going to be, I should have just went, but it's fine. I was already on the other side of the world. I put it on my vision board for this year. That didn't happen. So we're not giving up. We're not giving up, okay? I will put it again on my vision board and we're going to figure it out. I want to go back to Italy so bad. I want to go to the Amalfi Coast. I was going to go, but I didn't have enough time to be able to go and enjoy it. I was literally in Italy for like 2 days-ish. So it was just like, it's mucho tango to get there just to have to come back. So I was like, absolutely not. So we didn't do that. I want to read an entire book. Listen, guys, I don't read for shit. I have really, really bad ADHD, so I can't focus. As you guys can tell, I fidget a lot. So me trying to sit there and read a whole book is crazy. But I want to challenge myself. I said I have to read an entire book. I've read books, but it has to be 400 pages or more. So it has to be a pretty thick book. So yeah. I already have a book in mind that I want to read. So we'll read that one. I want to pay off my student loans. I am fucking tired of my student loans. And I know I should have paid them off forever ago because my student loans are as expensive as other people's student loans. But when the president of the United States in 2020 said, don't worry, don't pay for them, I took that. And I was like, and I ran. I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, okay, maybe I should pay them. So pay them off. I want to lose weight, of course. My weight has been a very big insecurity of mine. Even when I was literally 120 pounds, it was an insecurity to me. I've always been super, super insecure with my body. Not in personality, though. Like, you're never find someone funnier than me. So I just want to lose weight. I just want to feel better. I feel like there's so many things I can achieve if I just lost weight. So yeah, don't come for me. This is a golf thing. If you guys don't know, Hawaiian is my boyfriend. He doesn't put two together from my last episode. But he's a big golf guy. And I was fucking around with him about golfing. So now I golf because of him. But it's his hobby, not mine. But I golf with him for fun. So we golf for fun. And then you can either play 9 or 18 holes. I'm not gonna mansplain any of this. But long story short, you're supposed to score of course, the smaller the score, the better. So I want to score under 100. My last one was 114, and then I beat that with 109. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make it. I also want to start a junk journal or a scrapbooking. I love doing that. I did that a lot in high school. I loved it, of course, because my parents were paying for the supplies, so I did it until it was fun. And of course, everything was cheaper back then. But anyway, so yeah, I want to start that. I feel like I just want to scrapbook like my life. Like one day if I have kids, I want to be like, oh, this is what your mom was doing with her best friends and your dad and like all this stuff. And then Rosa was there, like all these things. Like I just want to show them. I also feel like pictures and memories are one of the things we have. So I loved how my mom used to always take pictures when we were younger. So that's a few of the things that I have memories of, like my cousin, Lainey Noel, and my aunt and my grandma. So I want to be able to have memories of the people I love. Anyways, I want to go to a hot air balloon festival, the one in Albuquerque. I think it's like 6 hours away. I already told Hawaiian. So we're going to go next year because we already missed the one this year because I didn't know. So we're going next year. I told him it's a weekend trip. We leave Friday, come back after. Like, it's not that. He's fine. Speaking of adventures, I want to be more adventurous. I feel like this ties up with one of my other ones that says I want to be more Coloradan because I always say I'm the worst. I don't ski, I don't snowboard, I don't hike, I don't do anything. So I want to be more adventurous. I want to go do white people things. I want to go whitewater rafting. I literally want to go skiing. I want to go snowboarding. I've been tubing once, so we'll count that. That was fun. But yeah, I just want to be more adventurous. I want to be... Sometimes I want to jump off a plane. I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to do that. So we'll see. We'll see what happened. Oh, sorry, guys. It's past 10 most of the time. I want to learn a new language. I either want to learn... I don't know what I want to learn. I really, really want to learn sign language because I feel like it's a disadvantage that there's people that we can communicate in the world. That should have been mandatory in school. If they would have taught us like first, second grade, we all would have been so fluent in sign language, and then we could be able to communicate with that percentage of people that that's all they have, you know? So yeah, I want to start a podcast. I was looking at the list. I am literally recording for the podcast. Okay, whatever. So this other thing, it said it was 30 countries before 30. I don't think I can make all of those countries before I turn 30, but I did do 30 cities before 30. And I want to start it like now and see if I can make it to 30 cities. And in Colorado, I feel like it'd be a little easier to like do that. But I want to be able to like not just drive past them. I want to like stay there. So like if I say the weekend in Vail, that's one. Not saying I've never been to Vail, but like, do you know what I mean? Like I've only driven past it. So like if I do like a weekend in Vail, that's a city. If I do a weekend in like, I don't know, Grand Junction, I don't know, like that would count. So that's my vibes. So fingers crossed that I can do that. Number 15, restart my podcast. Here we are. So check. I want to romanticize my life more. And when I mean that is I love me a good chick flick. Have you ever seen The Map That Led Me to You on Amazon Prime? I watched it twice and I've cried my eyes out both times. So I literally, growing up, I used to watch the chick flicks, the Disney films, and I was like, I want my life to be like that. Now that I'm an adult, I don't live in a fun world, okay? Because of what's going on with this world. Oh, guys, I'm free Palestine. Anyways, so now that we're in the world that we live in, I have to romanticize it a little bit more. So I just want to like, I don't know how. I just want to. I want to pretend like I'm in a chick flick. Okay, I want to pretend like my life is a chick flick film, and someone's watching it, and they're like, "Oh my god, I want that to be my life." So that's what that means. I want to have a routine. I'm really bad at that, especially since I commute to work. I have a really, 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 really bad habit of waking up before I have to leave, and I have no routine. I get home and lay in bed because I'm so tired and so exhausted. And I feel like if I had a better routine, I would have a better day and I would have a better week and I would just be, you know, so I need to sit down and be like, okay, you wake up at this time, you do this, this, and that. Also have insomnia, so I don't sleep. So that doesn't help. I want to perfect my skincare. Ladies, we're not getting any younger. And a lot of us don't have good genes. And that's not me talking shit. I'm just saying a lot of people don't come from good people, good gene, like their parents don't have good genes, so then you don't have good genes, so you have to take extra care of skin. My parents look great for their age, so I have good genes, let's just say. But still, I need to make sure I don't look wrinkly by 35. So I need to do that because I'm like, where do I put the retinol? I don't know. And you would think as me going to school and I'm literally a licensed esthetician, don't know shit, don't know anything. I want to start meditating. I'm scared I'm going to sound like a crunchy mom. But I heard meditating is really good for you. And it helps calm your chakras. So I want to start meditating. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to start meditating so I can feel better. I want to be able to do splits and be more flexible. I know it's really, really random. If you guys, I don't watch Dancing with the Stars, but I've been watching it on TikTok. And one of the Mormon wives, she says she perfected her splits in like 3 weeks. Of course, she was doing extra stuff, but I think I could do that. I never was able to fully do a split even when I was flexible-ish. So I want to let's see what I could do. I want to be able to say yes more. I want to be able to say yes more to like food and of course more adventures and like stuff like that. Like I will try any food once. I will. I tried octopus, disgusting. I tried it. So I would just want to, I just want to say yes more. So that's another thing. I want to start a new hobby. Like I said, I've been golfing, but that's not my hobby. That's my boyfriend's hobby. So I want to start my own hobby of my own. I don't know what. I'll figure it out. But yeah. I want to find my style. And I feel like that correlates with me losing weight. I feel like I could dress cuter if I was skinnier, but I'm so insecure that I just wear the same clothes because I'm like, I want to go to an Avalanche game. I've never been to an Avalanche game, so I want to know. This message is for Hawaiian, and Hawaiian, take me to see the Avalanche. Thank you. I need to stop being so hyper independent, but also willingly wanting to do things alone. Hope that makes any sense to anybody. I feel like I love when people do things for me, like help me out. But also I'm very like, if I tell you to do something and you don't do it, I get mad and go do it myself because I'm like, well, I don't need nobody to help me. But then I'm also like, ugh. Okay, you need to stop doing that. But also, I need to stop being so... How do I say this? Like, I literally went to Europe by myself for 2 weeks, so I feel like that's good enough about wanting to do things alone. You know, that's checked out of the list. I want to try... I saw this thing, it was try 30 new restaurants. I also said try 30 new restaurants and coffee shops, because a girl loves her coffee. So, I'm pretty sure that's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, yeah, that's another one. Again, the whole Be More Colorado, that ties up with the other one. I want to buy a sewing machine. Not that I have my own adult money. So, fun fact, I actually wanted to go to school to be a fashion designer. I grew up watching America's Next Top Model. And you had to be like 5'11" to be a model. And I never got that tall. I was that skinny-ish, but I never got that tall. So my next best bet was to be a fashion designer. Well, I didn't go to school for that. So maybe I can buy a sewing machine, see what the vibes are. I also want to eat healthier. I feel like it's very easy for me to just go get McDonald's or go do something. And I'm like... eating so much processed food, and I get it. Like it's really expensive to eat clean, and it's really hard to eat clean, and it's really hard for in the professional I am, because I'm a hairstylist. So there's times when I just won't eat, and it's easier to DoorDash something, and then I have a hot meal right there, and then most of the time I eat cold food, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to just eat better. If I can go get a cheeseburger, I can go get a salad or stuff like that. And my last one is I want to create art. I feel like art is, you can never go wrong with art. So I want to be able to like do canvases and stuff like that. And then I can have people like put them on their wall. I want to be very aesthetically pleasing or for your back, like little things like that. So if you I think I just killed two birds with one stone. That could be my hobby. So hobby one, check. What the fuck did I not think of that? That's my hobby. Maybe not. Because what if I don't finish it? But I do art, but I don't make that my hobby. You know what? Never mind. No. Uncheck it. Because I'm like, wait. No, we're unchecking it. But yeah. That is my 30 things before 30. That I am excited for. So yeah. I feel like that will be a great start to not only keep going with my podcast, have more things to talk about. Like I said, I am gonna start, talking to people, have them guest again. My little studio setup that I had downstairs in my basement is no longer there. It is gone. So I need to figure out where I can film again. So if anyone has any suggestions, I would highly appreciate them. But yeah. I feel like this is a good first epi. Ooh. But yeah, guys, just a good first epi. Next week, we will have our Halloween episode. I wasn't going to do one because I wanted to wait another week, but we're just going to jump into it. So our next one will be our Halloween Dia de los Muertos vibes. But yeah. Hey, let me see if I remember my little spiel. Okay, guys, don't forget, you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you get to my beautiful face on YouTube. Bye. Wait, don't leave. I'm still going to be posting every Tuesday at 7 a.m. I think that's what I forgot to say. But yeah, I guess for now, love you guys. Bye.